Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to a new day. My name is Chris. Let's go ahead and get into this. Today, we're going to speak on DoorDash, Uber, and these lawsuits that are going on and how to keep your name off of these lawsuits that's currently going around. Number one, always, your peace is more important than a dollar bill. Whether it's picking up an overweight person or, you know, somebody's order is taking too long, always to remember to protect your peace. And the first step with that is stop talking. There's no need in going back and forth with these people over your car or stuff that you're doing. The fastest thing that you can do is just cancel it. Cancel it. Don't talk to these people. Don't tell them nothing about your tires, whether she's overweight or her kids a nose or got boogers and snot, or whether they come out with a dog and you know that you're not trying to put dogs in your car or whatever it might be. Cancel this stuff and move on. Because right now, what would you rather do? You want to work 20 years or you rather file a lawsuit? The average pension now, a good pension is going to take you 20, 25 years or what have you. Or you can be a victim like everybody's playing now and just try to get a lawsuit going to where the point is you don't have to work as hard or as long. Exactly. Everybody's jumping on lawsuits and they want to be the victims of stuff like this right now. Um, your energy, putting people in your car, you don't want that energy to be on your back, especially if by the time you see somebody that you're coming to pick up, whether they got a ski mask on or overweight, you don't want that energy in the back of your car. There's no need in going, back and forth with these people. Just like when I was watching the video, a big girl trying to get in this car. Why are you explaining about your tires? Why are you telling this person they won't fit in your car? Let me tell you something. I've been to federal court a few times, and the number one thing I'm gonna tell you, be quiet. There's no need to talk to these people. Keep your mouth closed, keep it pushing. There's no need to talk because everything you say or do can and will be used against you in court. Whether it's going back and forth with somebody, flipping your middle finger off at people, or rolling your eyes or whatever it may be. Go ahead and take that little 1% cancellation rate. Right now on Uber, I think they refresh it every like 100 rides or what have you. So there's no need in worrying about one or two cancellations. Whatever it is, hey, it's your car. Somebody texts you, where my food at? What's taking so long? Into that, cancel. Because at this point, there's already some tension between you. They talking about two or three people tried to pick my order up. What's going on? I'm canceling it because now I already know that you're fed up and you've got some hostility within your system. I'm not going to your house day or night just for this quick $10 or $20 or whatever it is. My peace is more important than your cheeseburger. And the most important thing is, hey, as soon as you cancel that order, there will be somebody else right behind them that will take their place. It's just like any other business. As soon as somebody walks out, as soon as that one bad customer walks out the door, somebody else will take their place. I'm not going back and forth with these people, and neither should you. Whether it's at work, in relationships, and stuff like that, some people get a hard on with arguing, and next thing you know, all of a sudden now they want to be the victim. You know, is one of those things where pulling off or just leaving some sort of hostile conversation or whatever it is in life will save your mental health a lot of just energy and just storage space. And that's what it is when these people try to do stuff, they're trying to take a little bit of your storage space and trying to take that peace out of your mind. Whenever, especially, this is how you really know people are up to some no good to you. When you see people hold their cell phone up and start recording, you know something's wrong because obviously they're documenting this for one reason or another. Should you have a phone? Yes, because whenever you're picking people up or dropping them off, you do need to record this ride. But just like when old girl come up and somebody starts recording you in life, you know they're trying to get a reaction out you. They've already pulled you out the circle and they want to see what you do next. Now, once you do go to court, if you do get out of your circle or whatever words that you say, they're going to show this to people and they're going to be like, oh, look how he or she is acting. You can't fall into the trap. Always remember, If you don't feed it, it can't grow. When I'm making my rounds in corrections, so many inmates would tell me, pop the dough, pop the dough, pop the dough. Nigga, what do I need to pop the dough for? I'm free. I'm walking around. I'm checking on you just to make sure you safe. Why do I need to pop the dough and fight you? I'm going home to eat steak and lobster. There's no need for me to pop the dough and fight you today. I'm leaving up out of here, and I'm gonna walk the same way I walked in here. I'm walking up out of this. I'm walking right about this door, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you. People now, lawsuits have really taken the place of working a job. And it's understandable. Jobs take too long. Jobs, you got to do 8 to 12 hours a day. You're tired by the time you finish this job. You're beat down. And you know what a job gives you? The opportunity to come back tomorrow and do that job all over again. Especially when you're in the gig economy. You cannot fall into the trap. I do ride share, but very seldom. I remember one of the ride shares when I first started it, they left some footprints in my car. It wasn't even a lot, but it was just one of those things you look back, this motherfucker done left some footprints in the car. And whatever it is, you know how you try to keep your car clean? Now I got to clean the footprints off. You know, food is one of those things where some of the Chinese food and stuff, it might have a smell to it, but you put that in your trunk, you put it in like a cooler. I put the food in my trunk, put it in a cooler, whatever, close the cooler, and we're going to call it a day. I don't even want that, just the smell of certain people, Chinese food and sushis or certain food even in my nose. I don't like how that food, all of it like conjures up. Put it in the trunk and get away with you. Get away from me. Even footprints or whatever. I didn't even like that in my car. That's why I very seldom do the ride share part of things. But when I do, or when you do also, have your call and record, because nowadays with these lawsuits, it's not of whether it did or didn't happen. It's whether I can prove or disprove that it happened. Pay attention. It's not even a matter if you're innocent or guilty now. People can say that you've done something from however many years ago, but can you prove that this did not happen? Exactly. So to protect yourself, be very careful. Limit your interactions with people. Try to keep it as peaceful and as calm as possible, because I tell you, it's not worth it. The only person that wins in these lawsuits is the lawyer. That is right. The only person that wins is the lawyer. Because even when the lawyer, one side of the lawyer is going to win or not, but you know what? For the price of these lawsuits, you know what the lawyer going to say? I'll take the case. Worst come to worst, maybe this company will at least settle with me, or maybe I can get enough sympathy for this person that's suing. Right now, sometime a judge or jury might just feel sorry for somebody. Well, life hadn't been, on their side, so I'm gonna go ahead and help them out. These companies, they already make billions of dollars. What's a few million? But the thing is, if this one person gets away with this case, you know what's gonna happen? Just like with Bill Cosby and Puffy, everybody's coming out of the woodwork saying that this person did this person did that, and this person made me do something like that. It's just one of them things that's like a wildfire now. Everybody says, hey, I'm not going to work. I'm going to try to sue and see what's going to happen. Because like I said, right now, the gig economy is booming. There's no need to go back and forth. Cancel, respect your peace, respect your space. You see too many people trying to get in your car, just go ahead and pull off. I'll get the next one. They put those poo shiesty masks on, some teenagers, whatever, that just look like they up to some no good. Because a lot of times in life, you know how your spidey senses kick in and your ears perk up. You know when something don't look right or feel right. Just go ahead and pull off. There's no need in talking or explaining to people why I don't want to let you in my space or my safe space of peace and harmony. There's no need for you to explain it. Don't even talk to these people. Because at the end of the day, Uber, DoorDash, and these other apps or whatever, and Walmart, Spark, you know who they're there to protect? That's right. They're there to protect their self. They're going to explain their policy, and they're going to distance their self away from you by, number one, saying this person is an independent contractor. We've taken them off of our platform, like we've seen so many times, and we've gotten rid of that person. That's how they handle stuff nowadays. They get rid of you instantly. This person has been taken off of the platform. We do not encourage this type of treatment or what have you. They're going to distance themselves very fast and very far away from you. So before that even happens, you distance yourself away from these people, because there's nothing worse than sitting in a courtroom all day trying to explain something that means pretty much nothing to you, ruin your day. You sitting up in the courtroom saying, hey, this person is lying. Okay, well, prove it. At this time, this, that, and the third happened. And you know what? When you leave up out of court, you know what you're going to be thinking? I should not have even put myself in this position, because whatever it is, most of the time, it could have been avoided. And the number one way to avoid it, don't even deal with people. Protect your peace, protect your safety. Until next time, we're going to do this again. Stay safe. And remember, the journey must continue in life. So do it smartly. Till next time, have a blessed day.